Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat. Stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the almost 750 regulars here, welcome back for another round as you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because as we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. The socials, X and Instagram, down below in the description. And as always, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Okay, so as we discussed on the other night, on Wednesday night is overbooked. There are quite a few questions since the Women's World Champion Naomi vacated the title and has to step away from the ring due to pregnancy. Now, questions about the championship match at Clash in Paris, along with who should the new Women's World Champion be in a very stacked women's division on Raw. Well, I've heard this idea pitched, gave it some thought, and I want to expand on some reasons why Roxanne Perez is likely to be wearing championship gold.
This is gonna be good.
So let's address a possibility for a championship match at Clash in Paris. Now at WWE Evolution, Stephanie Vaquer won the 20-woman Battle Royal to earn a championship spot at this premium live event. And Io Sky last week was supposed to have a championship match versus Naomi for the women's world title, but that match got canceled, obviously due to Naomi's pregnancy. So an easy band-aid for this situation is simply run Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer for the vacant women's world championship. Now, I know you're asking, how does Roxanne fit into this?
Good question.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Because on this upcoming Raw, Rhea Ripley has a match with Roxanne Perez. Hypothetically speaking, let's say Roxanne wins this match, and with her recent win over Io Sky, Roxanne can make a case that she should be inserted in this title match by not only defeating one, but two former women's champions quite recently, thus making this a triple threat match.
That makes sense.
And really, this should be no surprise why Roxanne should be put on a big stage like this. I mean, she's been being prepped for this for her entire growing up as a professional wrestler. I mean, let's just look at her history. At age 16, she began training with WWE Hall of Famer Booker T at his Reality of Wrestling promotion down in Houston. Also, crediting her time with NXT and on the main roster, CM Punk has been a major influence on the young superstar. I mean, with teachers and mentors like this, I don't know about you, but to me, success seems almost inevitable.
Well, you're not wrong.
And Roxanne's inevitable success and future as a world champion also lies within her alignment with the Judgment Day faction. Now, say what you will about the faction as a whole, it's had its ups and its downs, this is true. But one cannot deny the star-making power this group has had, especially when it comes to its female members.
That's a fact.
When Rhea Ripley joined the faction, she was already being booked as a badass in-ring performer. It's the storylines where Rhea became mommy and one of the most over characters in the WWE. And as the faction evolved a little bit, Liv Morgan went from being simply a mid-card talent to a bona fide superstar, along with the top female heel character on Raw. Now it seems that Roxanne, now a firmly solid member of the Judgment Day, her rise to championship gold is not an if, but a when.
That is true.
Let's face it, being a champion is nothing new for Roxanne Perez. Not only has she been an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, but she's one of only two other women, plus herself, that has held the NXT Women's Championship not only once, but twice. And in her brief time since being called up to the main roster, she's already held main roster gold as one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions.
That's very impressive.
But that is not why Roxanne should and will be the Women's World Champion. Reason, of course, is the most important reason of all: story. And as far as it goes with the Women's World Championship, the Judgment Day has been consistent in telling some of the better stories within the WWE. From Rhea Ripley to Liv Morgan, soon it will be Roxanne's time to take her part in this next chapter. A chapter that seems is on schedule to come to a WrestleMania moment.
Oh my god. Yes.
But these are just some of my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And make sure to tune in next week for a lot more content. And of course, 6 p.m. Pacific right here when me and the guys talk about some of this and a whole lot more going in to Clash in Paris. So I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. And until next time.
Toodles!